In Santa Clara County, you can work a full-time job and still not afford to live here.
Everyone has one shared common challenge. No one can afford to live where they work, and we want to fix that.
But at the pace that we are going right now, by the time we meet the housing needs of our residents, they would already be pushed out of their neighborhoods, far from their children's schools, far from their parents, and far from their loved ones. Displacement waits for no one.
Working families housing begins with a completely different premise. Housing is a human need, not a commodity, not an asset. And when you look at it through that lens, it changes everything.
Imagine homes that stay rooted in the community, homes built by union workers who can actually afford to live on the same block that they helped build, homes owned by the public and not by private corporations. That's not a fantasy. That is the Working Families Housing Model, and that is a plan we are building right now.
For too long, housing and good jobs have been treated like they're in competition with each other. They're not. They're the foundation of a community where everyone belongs.
Our state and local governments have made it easier to build homes by changing land use laws. But there's another big component to the equation: the ability to actually finance a housing development.
Our most successful local funding for affordable housing came in 2016 when voters passed Measure A. In 10 years, it surpassed the 4,800 units it promised voters. The money now is nearly spent.
In housing, we talk a lot of whether a project will pencil out, which means whether a developer will be able to secure enough funding in order to finance the groundbreaking of the project. What gets lost in this conversation is if the rent will actually pencil out for the individuals moving in to the housing. I can tell you firsthand that for my residents, for years now, that rent has not been penciling out. And Working Families Housing is our solution.
What would it look like if cities like Mountain View could partner with some of our largest neighbors as well as the county to put together projects working with our school districts and skilled labor while also making sure we're making good use of pension funds? That's the vision of Working Families Housing.
Working Families Housing isn't just theoretical, it's real, and it's been built by local workers, by their policies, by their politics, and by their resources.
Union-built housing means quality construction. It means fair wages that reflect the skill and the craft involved. And it also means homes built to last, because when you take pride in your work, it shows.
Here's what makes us different. When the public has a stake in their homes, we keep rents lower and affordable permanently. We don't optimize for dividends. We optimize for community.
That's what Working Families Power looks like. The question has never been, is this possible? We've seen it be possible and real in other regions, in other communities, in other countries. The question for us is, are we willing to do what we need to come together and make it so for our place and our community? We are, and we're just getting started.